Good morning vlog. It is Monday, I don't even know what the date is. I think it's the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Today is the last show that I'm dancing in. I'll put a little bit of footage in for you guys to look at if you want. Well, if you want. If you don't want to, just skip past it.
Did you want to rinse that?
I just thought I'd do a quick rinse.
Guys, I was the next man in on chat. Who's next?
Wow!
Going to the ladies'
And I'm
room.
not even chatting, but I was not there when you were there.
Alright, let's do a time check, boys. Step brigade on. Here we go. Fireman knows it. On it to power, just behind it. That's our power corner. Happy?
That is a problem. You move too hard with a slide.
Just a little piggy. Oh, shit! The horsey has escaped. Oh, shit! Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, my word! Oh, my word! Oh my gosh. Own it, Paul! Makeup table should be here. It is now out there.
There we go.
Kat McCann doing her makeup.
Make some plans.
Kat McCann.
If anybody can, Cat can. It's your side. Right. Got you. You're gonna see some skin.
It's called grace. Everyone.
Don't be confused by my kindness, my kindness.
Carry on.
Vlog number 8, I kind of cut off very abruptly because I was busy cutting out this pattern for the shorts, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh, I need to get going to warm up for the show. So I had to leave it as is, just left it like this, and now I'm just going to finish. I've done the back in the previous vlog. We're on vlog number 9, by the way. How did that happen? Yeah, usually I'd like fade out of the momentum, but I'm sticking to my guns on this because this is my brand. This is my grandparents' name, Olive and Bob. This is what I want to do with my life, and we are doing this. So vlog number 9, welcome. So I just need to cut this out because I finished the whole tracing of it. It was a bit of a challenge, but I think I got it right. So once I've cut out this pattern, I'm going to make myself a fabulous pair. Maybe not myself. That's the issue. Everything I make, I'm like, I want to wear because I love it so much. You know, I mean, like, look at me. I'm wearing my dancer's crew neck, which you can wear like this if you want. Yeah, but that's my issue, is that I literally want to wear everything that I make because I love it so much. It's the kind of stuff that I look for in the shops. And I mean, if I can't find something similar, then, like, for instance, it's either you don't get it, or if you do get something similar, you pay a freaking arm and a leg for it. And I'm not about that. So that is the issue. So pretty much everything that I make is stuff that I see a need for, like in my own life, and I'm kind of like hoping that it's a need other people have. But I'm kind of thinking that if it is a need that I have, there are definitely other people out there, like with the Houdinis. That was a need that I wanted. Like, I needed it fulfilled in my own life. And then I decided to, oh shit, with the coffee. I decided to make one for myself, and then because remember, this was supposed to be a dancewear brand. So I made one for myself thinking this is great for me. And then people were like, no, but they also want. Actually, I lie. I put it out there on TikTok saying that I'm making them now. And they kind of just sold like wildfire. And that's because I selfishly made something that I saw a need for myself. And yeah, it turned out being a need for other people as well, which is so great. So, and I think that's how you really do something that sells well or does well. You find a need. Like even in your own life, I've heard people say this. Like even, I think Amy Snail from Odd News, she was saying that, you know, she was looking for like mid-range kind of, like high quality kind of clothing, but not designer brand prices. So like that mid-luxury kind of thing. And she couldn't find it anywhere in the UK. So she decided to take it upon herself to make it. And now it's a huge thriving business. So there's definitely some truth in that where, and it's not just her. I mean, I've heard other founders also say that they found they wanted something and then they decided to start making it and it ended up being a need for other people, which I think is amazing, you know? All right, so those two are cut out. I'm now going to grab a towel. I think I'm just going to do it with, I wonder if I should test it first with a fabric, with a towel that isn't like, just to make sure that I got the sizing correct. Because that's something I always fear, especially with the first one, is like, after cutting this pattern, is it going to be correct? Is it going to work out? Because then if it doesn't, then I know I need to adjust. So that's the thing. I don't want to waste a nice beach towel on something that could be wrong. So I'm going to take, I think maybe I should use this one because this one's really like threadbare. Although, wait a minute, you know what? I'm going to test it in this orange. No. Yeah. Let me test it in this orange towel because it's got kind of pools and that on. And I mean, I realize that this is like thrifted upcycled wear for Olive and Bob, like the upcycled towels. So that's fine. But I do want to cut off like the long threadies, just so that it's, like, you see what I mean? It's got lots of pulls on it. But I mean, I'll sort that out. I'll cut them off and all will be well, I think, I hope. I think what I can even do maybe is go around with the shaver, you know, that like fluff remover shaver, and then just cut off these ones that are very long. And I'm definitely going to do it with lines facing downwards because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it when stripes go horizontally. I just feel like it adds width, where I think most people prefer to have length added to the illusion of length added. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't like sideways stripes unless it is on leg warmers or a onesie. Okay, I'm going to stop chatting now because if I carry on like this, then this vlog is going to be 2 hours long. I talk too much, I think. But I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy letting you know what's happening, my thoughts, all of that. Anyway, let me stop this. This is the first time I've ever attempted to do a pocket. I think it was more the fear of doing a pocket holding me back more than anything else. But I want to show you what it's looking like. I'm going to be stitching it together now, but it's all neatly overlocked around the edges there. Now I just need to sew the side down here, around the pocket and down there, and then the one pocket is in. And I'm only going to do a pocket on the right hand side just to see how it feels and everything, and then we'll see what TikTok has to say, whether they want 2 pockets or 1. Hello everyone, it is Tuesday it's Tuesday the 18th of March. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. I kind of didn't film again yesterday because I was in the middle. I just wanted to unpick the waistband, okay? I'm a little bit annoyed because I actually cut the length over here into the waist too short. So that pattern needs length added to it to the waist, which is a little bit annoying. But then on top of it, this toweling is too thick. It really is too thick because I went and made a pocket, and that also adds on a lot of weight because of how thick the fabric is. So to do the sets, I'm definitely going to need like really old beach towels to do that, because if you compare, let me show you. This is the first one I made, which was So nice. Oh, wait a minute. Which was so nice to sew with because it's nice and thin and it just looks good. Whereas this one is super thick. Like this would be like, oh, look how wide that is. Obviously it'll have the waistband, but I can't do the waistband like I did on that because, I don't know, it doesn't work. So I had to unpick the waistband. So I'm actually just going to have to stitch this down and then thread the waistband through, which is something I don't really like to do. And also it shouldn't flip over because I'm going to make it so that it just fits through the tube that I make. Yeah, also this has made such a mess. My studio is just covered in orange fluff all over the place. And also if I do make things in thicker toweling fabric like this, I'm going to have to make pockets in a thinner fabric like this because it just adds too much weight to the garment, because this is actually quite heavy, so it's a bit of a concern. And then, like I said, pockets will have to be done in a thinner fabric. So this is where we stand with this, and I've got all these towels now that I bought, I paid money for, and they are all a bit thick. This blue one here might be okay, and this one, yeah, those two. So it can't be bath towels. This is actually a bath towel, I think. Or is it a beach towel? But this is like really thick. It's like one of those Glodina towels. So let me finish this. Let me finish the waistband and that, and then I'll show you. And also to take off weight or thickness, I think I'm just going to put a bias binding around the bottom of the leg so that I don't have to hem it. You know what I mean? Oh gosh, it is it's a bit of a challenge. I'm not going to lie. Working with old towels. But definitely in future, beach towels. Unless, I don't know, because there's another set that I want to make that's made out of a towel. And I want that to be like made out of a proper towel, thick towel. Because I think it'll look so cool and it'll be so perfect for a cover up after being at the beach or at the pool or at the river or something. Dam, lake, whatever you like to swim in. Anyway, let me do this. I'll talk to you just now. And another thing, this morning I actually went down a bit of a rabbit hole with fast fashion videos because I was trying to find something to create a video of like sewing at the sewing machine, you know, and yeah, it was just shocking to me to see, because I actually didn't realize that like places like Aritzia and Zara and H&M are fast fashion places, because like Zara is expensive. It's expensive, and Aritzia, I believe, is very expensive as well. And to think that those are fast fashion brands, it's like, how does that make sense? Surely if something's more expensive, it should be made like with more keeping the sewist in mind, because at the end of the day, if you don't have a sewist, you don't have a clothing brand, because you need people to operate the sewing machines and that. So it's interesting to me that they charge astronomically higher prices in places like Mr. Price and that, but they still fast fashion. So it was a bit of a wake-up call for me. Like, for instance, me and my Olive and Bob, it's literally, I'm the sewist. So when I think of it like that, I'm like, maybe I am a little bit overworked, because I am the social media manager, I am the content creator, I am the sewist, I am the designer, I am the pattern cutter, I am the cutter outer, I am the overlocker, I am the branding expert, I am the, what else? The delivery service, like everything. So it's a lot of stuff for one person to handle. And I think that's why sometimes I think that I haven't been productive, because I'm like, oh, I've only made this today or that. But then I think that, there's so many other aspects of running a small business, especially if it's handmade, that you kind of overlook, because you're like, oh, it's not really part of the sewing aspect or making the actual garments. But for instance, branding, that's not part of the making of the garment. Or advertising, that's not part of making the garment. Interesting stuff to think about, and it kind of just makes you appreciate handmade items so much more, because you see that there's so much more that goes into it. And then of course the sleepless nights that go into it as well. I know a lot of artists and creatives out there, they lose sleep because they've got their little small business and everything is on their shoulders. So yeah, I think it would be like, I think also maybe that's why it's like so like hurtful when somebody, like for instance on my YouTube videos, like people will do the dislike button, and I'm like, that's actually like, rather don't do anything, rather just click out of the video and don't do a dislike, because it's like, that's like a personal attack almost, because you are disliking everything that this person is bleeding into this company, no matter how small it is. I don't know, am I being too emotional? Maybe. But I think if you own a small business, then you understand that it is very emotional, because you put your heart and everything into what you make, and you know it's your name going onto the labels and that, and you just want it to reflect the love and care that you have for your small business. Now let me know your thoughts. Do you have a small business? Are you growing a small business? Do you play all the roles in your business? Let me know. I'd love to hear your story as well, because I talk a lot. So it would be nice to have someone else doing the talking and hearing what you guys have to say about your small businesses and that. Okay, let me stop talking now, because this video is going to be very long otherwise. And I'm going to put in this elastic around the waist. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I love them, but at the same time, maybe I'm just irritated because this one had a lot of pulls and it was getting stuck in the sewing machine a lot. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me show you properly. These are the shorts. I like the length of them. The length is absolutely perfect at the bottom, but the length at the top, this is right up you know where. So that's not great, because I like to wear pants in the waist, and I think most people these days prefer wearing in the waist. I mean, you could wear it on the hips, I guess. Yeah, no, definitely in the waist. And there is a pocket, but yeah, I do like them. Obviously, I can't sell this pair because I went and forgot to overlock the inseam over here. But yeah, I think they are pretty much perfect. I just need to make them a bit longer. And then just use a slightly thinner toweling, because this one is extremely thick to go through the sewing machine. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think. Would you wear shorts like this? Like, for instance, I'm going to the dam on Sunday, and I think I'll wear them with my bikini top. My bikini top is actually my abstract zebra tube top from my shop. That is perfect for the beach or for the dam, because it doesn't have straps. So you don't get a strap tan, and it's lycra. Also the pocket, I think it's a bit too heavy maybe for the pants, because it is toweling. Although while I'm wearing it, it feels fine. It feels heavy if you're holding it. But wearing it, I don't know, it's not so heavy. But maybe this is not a great idea to have it quite so heavy for shipping purposes. I don't know. Hey guys, so I haven't chatted to you for 2 days. I didn't film anything yesterday, and now it's 5:20 on the 20th of March, which is a Thursday afternoon. And the reason why I haven't been filming is because I just actually haven't felt like filming the last 2 days, so I decided to take a break from it. But then, so last night actually I cut out the permanent pattern for the size small cropped crew. Now what I ended up doing was cutting it a bit longer, because I thought that it would be better if I did, and it actually turns out I quite like it, because what's nice is if you lift your arms up, it's now not going to show your bra, it'll just be like cropped, and since it is more for dance wear, I thought that that's perfect for that. Also cut out the first one, the grey one. And then today I actually stitched it together. You guys, I don't know, I've been so unproductive today, and I think it's because, you know, these Irish shows that I was doing, I've got serious problems with my back, and sometimes it'll freeze up and I can't move. Like literally I'm bedridden for 2 to 3 days, and the pain is agonizing. And today I've just felt like my lower back is like, it feels like it wants to do that. It feels like it's frozen up, but usually it's 100% pain. Now it's like 5% of that pain. So I'm feeling really like ugh today. So I think that's maybe why I haven't been productive. But let me show you here. This over here is the crop top now. See, it is still cropped, but it's not like the other one where it came up to here. You know what I'm saying? And the pattern is correct and everything. So this is one that's going to be sold. And then I decided to, I actually was trying to figure out how to on Canva remove, like if you put text on a picture, how to actually remove the text so it cuts away the picture. And I watched a video now on, whose video is it? It's this, I don't know who it is, See You Online or something. Anyway, it's on Google that I was watching the YouTube video, and she's recommended this video, this program called Remove White Background Image Online. The website is Image Online. And I did it and it worked, because I was like saying to my son, maybe he can like do it on Procreate and he can just rub out my logo. But now it's done it just like in the click of a button on this website, which is amazing. So here I've got a point shoe, because this is actually the logo that I'm wanting to go with for Olive and Bob. I particularly want it to be this point shoe. It's kind of a special point shoe, and that's because it's my point shoe. It's my foot in a point shoe, so it's like very fitting, you know. But I just wanted to show you, I thought we'd test it together to see how it worked with getting it done onto a heat transfer, because I want to transfer it somewhere onto the garment. I've cut 2 out, so I'll do one on this garment, but first I'm going to test it on the other one that I made to see if I'm happy with where it is placed. But let's undo this one together, this HTV. So let's see how this worked out. Oh wait, no, the inside of the B actually needs to stay on. It's going to be a bit finicky actually, because it is it's been done so small, because I don't want it huge, because I don't want people to be like, oh, it's such a big logo. But in my defense, it's grey, so it's the same color as that fabric, which I think will be nice. Oh, look at that. Can you see how it's taken the O out over there? Looks so good. And there's the L out. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so here it is. You can see the logo through. I think it looks really good. Now I'm just going to figure out where to put it on the actual top. And then once I've put it on, I will show you how it looks. I have now put the logo onto this top. You can, wait a minute. Okay, I've got it on the wrong way around, so this would be the way that it would show. This is the sample one, by the way, so this is the one that I got incorrect, but you can see there it's on the inside, and I can't decide if I want it on this side or on the outside like that. I'm so sorry, I just played it back and saw that you guys can actually not see what I'm talking about because it wasn't in frame. But yeah, this is what it looks like on this side, and what's nice is it's just subtle. It just catches the light, which I think is very, very pretty. What do you guys think? You guys, I have been so bad. So bad with filming this week. But I think also it's because, like, I've been working on stuff, but I haven't been wanting to film. I've really been, like, trying to listen to my back and not overdo it. So I've just been doing stuff in between, like, resting my back, I guess. But what can I tell you guys? Oh, I have changed a bit of the design of the Houdinis I make. How they have been up till now is around the face mask. It'll stay like this for the grey ones for now, but it's got like an elastic around the face here. But now I've changed it to get a cord. So when I put it on, for instance, let me show you, and I go like this, like it's loose now. So this is just the face mask part. If I go like this and tighten it, then it can go over anyone's face. But I just feel like this will be better. And also, I'm kind of pushed into doing this now because, so actually even if I wanted to stay with this, it'll be a bit difficult because I've been looking for this lip elastic all over. And when I say all over, I literally mean all over, because this is like the last of the good quality one that I have. You see, it's this kind of elastic that kind of folds over like this. I can't find it anywhere, and whenever I ask at the fabric shops, they're like, they don't think they'll get it in again, or they don't know if they'll get it in or when they'll get it in. There's always some kind of story. So I ordered this one off of Temu, but this one's quality is really not great. I don't like it. It pulls too easily. So I'm kind of forced into doing this now, which I actually think is a better thing because it's more like adjustable, which is nice. That's what I was working on with my mom yesterday. Also, she was showing me how to do buttonholes. So I managed to get a buttonhole over there to put the cord through, because I thought if I use brads, sometimes it can snag on the cord. Then what else can I tell you? I finished that one. You saw the branding that I did on that one. Oh, I got another order for 2 Houdinis, 2 noir Houdinis. So what I want to actually do is I want to find out from those 2 people whether, since I've got a little bit of that left, and I'm going to be changing the noir ones for now. The cloud nines will stay with the elastic for now, but I want to ask them if they'd prefer this or that, just so that they can have a choice, because they're kind of ordering in this transition phase. But going forward, it'll always be the cord here. But once I've made them, I've got to photograph them and put them on the website, just to update it. I've got 6 Houdinis here that I want to make, just to have on hand and in stock.